Distinguished guests, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, good day. April 22nd marks the International Mother Earth Day. This year's theme is Invest in Our Planet, in the hope of changing the past development model of insatiably consuming natural resources to boost the economy into investing in environmental protection and ecological conservation to sustain the coexistence of humans and biodiversity. Mother Earth nourishes humans and all other living things, and the ecosystems support all life on Earth. However, with the rapid development of technology and the lack of balance between technology and spirituality, many people are now physically and mentally ill, accelerating the damage to the environment and making the earth sick as a result. Over the past 50 years, the global economy has nearly quadrupled due, among other things, to a twofold increase in the extraction of natural resources and energy, which has driven the growth of production and consumption. In addition, the world's population has doubled to 7.8 billion people, but according to the United Nations reports in 2021, over 1.3 billion people lived in multidimensional poverty, and over 700 million faced hunger in 2020. The UN Environment Programme's Emissions Gap Report 2020 states that, despite the temporary decline in carbon dioxide emissions caused by the pandemic, average global temperature will rise by at least 3 degrees Celsius this century. Because of the arms race for dominance and profit among nations, they not only develop weapons to invade each other, but also launch a war against nature. Over the millennia, the selfishness and greed of humankind have boomeranged on itself, accelerating the destruction of the planet and endangering the common future of humanity and all life on Earth. As we look at the current state of the planet with conscience, it is clear that the gifts that nature has given to the Earth and humans are the foundation of prosperity for the present and future worlds. There are signs that an alarm has been sounded over destruction of biodiversity and our ecosystems, signifying a serious threat to all life on Earth and the goal of sustainable development. Mother Earth is urgently reminding humanity to act promptly to respond to climate change, prevent large-scale species extinctions, and restore the damaged ecosystems. While the COVID-19 pandemic has exposed humanity's vulnerability, it has also awakened people to the fact that the turning point of the world's destiny lies in the awakening of conscience in global citizens, and that they must act immediately to save the earth and humanity with thoughts and actions of love and conscience. Everyone's daily self-reflection, correction of their mistakes, and good deeds will be a positive force in improving the world. Tao-Tze, the ECOSOC accredited NGO Association of World Citizens, and the Federation of World Peace and Love have collaborated to organize forums and activities in support of the International Conscience Month, which is April. These efforts, as well as the promotion of the global endorsement campaign for the declaration of International Day of Conscience, are all urgently needed Through these activities, in honor of the International Conscience Month, we gather the power of goodwill from all walks of life and encourage people to apply conscience in everything they do to change the world for the better. Conscience is the wellspring of power that turns the world around. If we are willing to do something, we will have the power to do it. Nothing is impossible when we utilize our conscience and willpower to promote good deeds and unify the strength of all people. What can we do in the face of war, famine, wounded land, and crying people in a troubled world? Let us sincerely pray that people will soon reclaim their innate good hearts that are full of love and peace. By expressing our blessings and encouragement, we can inspire people's conscience. Only when global citizens act with conscience, respect human rights, stop war and chaos with love, live in peace with nature, and strive to protect the health of nature, can we ensure humanity's continued existence and happiness. When we are willing to invest in activities that restore nature, the earth will repay us with kindness. Only by creating a good cycle among ourselves and between humans and nature, and truly becoming allies in harmony and prosperity, will we be able to fully unleash human ingenuity, maintain a balance between technological development and environmental protection, and protect the health and well-being of the earth and humans, ensuring that mountains remain green and water remains clean for future generations. Promoting the movement of an era of conscience and a loving and peaceful society is the key to reducing environmental degradation and the only way to allow Mother Earth to rest and recuperate. All global citizens have a role to play in changing social and economic systems. Everyone is a leader of conscience. Global citizens are encouraged to keep a clean and pure conscience and join the global movement of an era of conscience. Let us restore peace to the world through concrete actions. It is an important issue that you and I are responsible for at this moment. On the International Mother Earth Day 2022, we are more aware than ever that conscience-driven environmental protection can lead to a sustainable economy and global development, and that we can only benefit people and the planet if we all do our share. In times of crisis, we call on everyone to promote a culture of peace with love and conscience, to preserve the harmony of nature and the earth, and to ensure that human rights are fully respected so that humanity can live in greater safety and stability on a healthy planet, enjoying freedom and human rights, and living in peace with dignity and happiness. With this, we sincerely pray for the world.